What's up, fellow YouTubers? This is King D3001 and today's review is going to be on my Rossi R351. Let's go ahead and start off by making sure that this weapon is safe, and it is. Go over a basic stats of this gun. It measures 5 inches tall. From here to here, from the front barrel to the grip here, measures in at right around 5.5 to 6 inches. It's from the cylinder, I would say 1.5 inches to 1 inch long wide. The sight radius is short, as with any sub nose. It's kind of a notch, kind of a high post at the front, trying to get this the best way that I can. It's a double action, single action trigger in the blue finish, 5-shot plus P rated with a 2-inch barrel. I'm going to go over, the weight is 22 ounces unloaded, 24 loaded with the Hornady Critical Defense, which is my carry ammo, 110 grain. Go over some of the safety features. It has an exposed hammer, which acts as a safety device on its own, indicating whether sight or touch that the gun is cocked or at rest. It has a rebounding type hammer, in which the firing pin is not thrust into contact with the chambered cylinder except when the trigger is pulled. It also incorporates a hammer block, I'll show you, which there's a chunk of steel, if you can see down in there, where it goes between the firing pin and the hammer in case there's a sharp blow or you drop this particular firearm. And finally, the revolver cannot be cocked unless the cylinder is fully latched shut, nor can the cylinder be opened if the revolver is cocked, which is another nice feature. The trigger pull is fairly heavy in double action. I'll load up some old cartridges here and I'll show you. I'll show you the brake on DA mode and SA mode. First we're going to do DA mode, double action. And now single action, which is, it's nothing in single action. Double action is fairly heavy, but I'm getting used to it. Me personally, I think it's got a clean brake. I'm not going to do no kind of trigger work to it. I carry it in this. This is in the pants type holster from American Pride holsters. They kind of express the whole not made in China or Mexico, made right here in America. I bought it off their eBay store, holster deals, for 26 bucks. Very good holster. Like I said, the grips are very comfortable. They're rubber in a checkered pattern with finger grooves, and it's very comfortable to hold. If I didn't mention earlier, I forgot to mention this as well. It has the Taurus hammer lock, where you insert the key, turn it, and it locks out the hammer, so you can't fire this weapon, pull the trigger, or pull the hammer back. This gun is quite accurate at about 15 to 20 feet using Remington semi-wedge cut 130 grains. I'm getting groupings like this. Very similar with the Critical Defense. Recoil is quite manageable with this firearm. I do have a video, which I'll add a link to me shooting this. To me personally, the recoil is less than my High Point C9. Sharpshooter quoted. This may only be 5 shots, but you know, that's 5 shots more than I've ever shot at another living human being. I don't feel undergunned or underpowered when I'm carrying this revolver. I would not hesitate to use this revolver to defend, God forbid, to defend my life in a firefight. It weighs, again, 22 ounces unloaded, 24 fully loaded with these cartridges. If you're going to carry this pistol concealed, I recommend you getting a speed loader. Particularly this model. It's the HKS 36A, 5 shots, and it fits rather nice because this is my e.d.c, or everyday carry pistol. As you can see, it fits rather nicely, but I'm not going to load this revolver. I bought it at a local pawn shop for $250. He wanted $289, but I talked him down to $250. God forbid this ever happened to you, but I have one problem. And thank God it didn't turn into a catastrophic failure. But where the crane is attached to the weapon, where the yoke slides into the frame, cylinder assembly when I was practicing reloading my cartridges one at a time, just fell off the weapon. I don't know if I was handling the weapon too forcefully. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I called Rossi on Thursday and I expressed my displeasure. They were very understanding, very apologetic. They came the next day, FedEx picked it up, was shipped on Monday, and I received it back Friday of that week. Very impressive. I'm very happy. Like I said, I'm very happy I purchased this firearm. And if you're going to carry this as an e.d.c, I recommend keeping it oiled, as with any revolver. Keep it oiled because I sweat and shed skin like crazy, and it tarnished a little bit, so I cleaned it every day and keep it oiled. Well, I think that includes everything. If I left anything out or you have any questions, or comments, leave them at the bottom of the video and I'll try to get back to them as soon as possible. Always remember, be safe, wear ear protection, and treat any firearm as if it were loaded. Thank you for watching. King D signing off.